Hey guys, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's weekend is going well so far here. Mine's going pretty good so far. Took care of some family stuff this morning and came into the shop around 10. And the owner of the maybe world famous, who knows, Van Halen bug, VW Halen, came and got it and drove off into the sunset for many more miles of fun with that awesome machine. And so, yeah, this is a good spot in the shop here. So I went ahead and pushed the Speedster in it. So who knows? I may start tearing into this thing's front suspension pretty soon here. Let's try and see what's going on, why it's so low. Or maybe I'll dial in the back suspension first. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, this is a good spot. So it can probably stay here. We'll see. Anyhow, so yeah, that's gone. And other than that, the owner of this orange beauty came by today for a while, chatted, just looked at the car. He's happy with the progress to date. His tires were supposed to come on Friday, but they didn't. Somehow they got delayed in shipping. So probably Monday we'll have his tires, put those on. We'll make any adjustments needed to his front suspension to get the stance right. And we got to put a mirror on the passenger side here. I think that's about it, actually. So this one should be going back to him next week for a much safer and better driving experience. So in the little bit of time that I had to work today between customers and stuff, got back on this beauty. Speaking of beauties, this 67 ruby red original car here. Third owner, I think, this the current family. It hasn't changed hands too many times, and super solid car. Anyway, so yeah, I went ahead and put in the gas tank. So Wolfsburg West's gas tanks are really nice, and unless it's like a rare weird gas tank or something, it's not really worth, usually we're all for original parts, and I'm going to be talking about some bitchin' ones with this car here in a minute. But, some things like gas tanks, it just doesn't make any sense. It used to be that the available gas tanks, the aftermarket ones, were just complete garbage and super ugly and, yeah, pretty much crap. But Wolfsburg West is making such nice gas tanks that we don't even bother anymore. I mean, these gas tanks are, I don't know, off the top of my head, a couple $100 or so, say. To take an original gas tank to my guy at Tom's Radiator and have him boil it all out and coat it and stuff like that, it's usually right around $300. And then it's not even painted at that point. So usually we have to paint it. So by the time you get into, completely restore an original gas tank, you're probably like pretty easily about $500 into it versus buying a really high quality new one for, I don't remember, a couple hundred. I think they're under 300 for sure. So it makes financial sense, and they look great. And there you go. So that's my, my monologue on gas tanks. Again, unless it's like a real, can't even talk, real rare tank, like the barn door tank. Okay, yeah, you can't buy a replica barn door tank. And so this, you can't see it now that we put the lid back on, but yeah, this tank, you don't really have any choice. So we restored the tank and it looks amazing. But for cars that nice ones are available, boom. Anyhow, so speaking of original parts though, I'm very happy when I went and dug his gas tank out of our storage container over there to see what I could scavenge off it, that it had these two beauties on it. And of course, they were super ugly at the time. They both had a lot of red overspray on them. The car had been painted at some point during its life. And like many times these cars are painted, they don't really remove or mask stuff off. So these were all covered in overspray. The original tank, which again we're replacing, all covered in overspray. But started cleaning these things up, and wow, look at that. So that is really beautiful. Got the part number on it and everything. So this is, for those of you that may not know, in fact, here, I'll go ahead and pop it on right now, or at least set it there. That is the little cover that goes over the fuel sender. So these 67 still had a mechanical sender. So it's basically a little float in there with a cable that goes up to the fuel gauge. Very cool. I don't know why they switched to electric. These things are amazing. But anyway, yeah, this is the cover that goes on it like that. I don't want to necessarily put it on now, but yeah, you just kind of give it a good whack with your palm of your hand and it snaps in place. Boom, look at that. And then his gas cap, whoo, look at that baby. So again, it was all covered in overspray and pretty much disgusting, but spent quite a bit of time cleaning it. I gently wire wheeled it to get off the to get all the overspray off without removing the original zinc or probably cadmium finish. Clean it up with some very fine steel wool. Look at that, amazing. I'll go ahead and put a new gasket in it, but other than that, that thing is ready to go and looks fairly amazing on there. So Wolfsburg West actually makes replacement gas caps for pretty much all years, but again, the difference is they don't have that on them. So those are little kind of details that make us super happy. So there it is on there. There it is on there. This will show, this won't when the trunk liner is in, but you guys all know it's there and the owner knows it's there. But this one will show because this is just sitting there. When you pop open the hood, boom, there it is. So, yeah, that was in the very short time that I was here today. Pretty much what I got done is installing this gas tank. It's plumbed in on the underside there with new hose, of course, and all bolted in, ready to go. So yeah, guys, like I mentioned, I've been working myself to the bone here with pretty much, you know, like a full 7-8 hour days on Saturdays. I got to slow it down a little bit, so I'm trying to leave by like lunchtime on Saturdays. And then today I came in a little bit late because I had had to help my wife go pick up a piece of furniture she bought. So yeah, I'm trying to slow down a little bit. I'll still try and when I come in Saturdays make a video. It'll be, you know, much less shorter than the other ones because, you know, I'll probably do like one thing like this or something on Saturdays. But anyhow, so I'm going to do my paperwork this afternoon and then try and enjoy the rest of my weekend and of course catch up with the ever-present honeydews and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your weekend and we'll see you guys again Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.